name's Maggie. I'm a physical therapist and I'm going to be working with you today. We're going to be assessing your balance and doing a couple different tests to see where you're at with this. We're also going to compare it to seeing if you're at risk for falls or not. Do you have any questions? Do I have your consent to continue?
Yep.
Perfect. So for the first test that we're going to do, it's called the Berg balance test. This is usually a 14-item test, but we're just going to do 7 of the tests today. This just measures your balance overall. You can score from a 0 to a 4 on this test, 4 being the best, and then 0 meaning you need a lot more assistance. So the first test that we're going to be doing is just sitting to standing. You're going to try to do this without using your hands or any assistance as much as possible. So whenever you're ready. Good. So you did use your hands a little bit, so you would probably score at a 3 for that one, just because you pushed off with your hands, okay? And then the second test is standing just unsupported, so not holding on to me or anything else. I'm going to be right here just in case you need it, and you're going to do this for 2 minutes, okay? Okay, 2 minutes is up. You did a really good job of that. You scored a 4 on that one, which is awesome. And then next one is sitting back down. So if you could sit down for me. And then you're gonna sit unsupported, so without the backrest, and then you're gonna cross your arms as well. And you're gonna hold this for 2 minutes. I'm right here again in case you need anything. Okay, good job. You scored a 4 on that one as well, because you didn't sway or anything, didn't need any assistance. And then the next one is standing to sitting. So if you can stand back up again, you're gonna sit down and try not to use your hands at all. Just sit down next to the chair, okay? Okay, since you used your hands, that's okay. You just would score at a 3 because you were controlled as you were going down, but you still use your hands just for extra support. The next one is transfers. So this test uses a chair that has armrest and a chair that doesn't have armrest. And what you're gonna do is stand, and if you know like what a pivot is, you're gonna take your left foot and your right foot and then sit down into this chair, and then you're gonna stand up and do the same thing back into the other chair. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Whenever you're ready, I'll be right here. Good. Awesome. Good job. All right. And then the next one is standing unsupported with your eyes closed. So if you can stand back up again. This test is only 10 seconds long, but you are going to have your eyes closed. I'm going to be right here in case you need any assistance throughout the test. And when you're ready, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome, you did a great job. No swaying or anything, so you would receive a 4 on that. Great job. And then the last test that we're going to be doing today is standing unsupported with your feet together. So if you could have your feet touching, and this test is for a minute. So whenever you're okay, we'll start. Good job, that was awesome. You received a 4 on that one as well. So those are all the tests that we're going to be doing today. If you were to get a full score, it would be 28. You were just shy of that, but on the full test, you would the highest score you could get is a 56, and you were close to getting a full score. So I'm not worried about you having risk of fall. If you were at risk for fall, it would be under 45, which I don't think that you were anywhere close to that. So You did a great job with that today. And then the next test that we're going to be doing is called a Sharpened Romberg test. For this one, you actually don't need your shoes on, so if you take your shoes off. And this test is measuring your static balance, so which means that you're just not moving, you're just testing your balance just while you're standing there. What you're going to do is, this test is heel to toe, so whatever's your dominant foot, which one's your dominant foot?
All right.
You're gonna have that in the back and your other one in the front, and you're going to do that for 30 seconds with your eyes open. Good job. Okay, and then the next test is the same thing but with your eyes closed. I'm right here for assistance. Good job. Okay. Okay, you can stop. So that one was a little bit shakier. Usually this test is, you're at risk for falls if you aren't able to do that for longer than 20 seconds, which is okay. You did a great job. There's a slight risk for falls there just because you were under 20 seconds, but that's something we can work on for the future.
Okay.
All right, great job today.
Thank you.